Exactly.
Well, I'm going to see what your freestyle skills are like. Because
oh, God.
I know that you're known for your freestyle. I was pretty sure you released one today.
Yes, I did. It's called Critical.
Yeah?
Critical Freestyle. I'm doing a little series for the rest of the year. That's sort of like outside of the box, you know?
We're going to do a little series right here that's a little outside of the box.
I have a strict no freestyle policy right now.
No freestyle?
I'll tell you why. But I can give you some bars.
Okay.
But it's this thing, like I was on the label and I remember I had this promo run and I was so tired.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was so dead and I was giving everything of myself and still expecting to meet deadlines. And I pulled up for an interview at like 6:30. And these guys are amazing. They're like legends. Like I was so hyped about it. It's not a complaint, but it was like my 30th interview in like a week. And I wasn't given any heads up. And I got thrown into like, it was like people I idolize.
That's how we do it.
I know, but it was like if I was like 19, those like I always wanted that opportunity. Like from like 15 to like 20, give me that opportunity. I'm so hungry. I'll rap in front of everyone. Like I went through so much shit to not do that. At that moment, I was so mad that I remember rapping something I had rapped like a million times on video and other places, and I was like, "You're not getting a freestyle.
Oh
You're not doing it. I'm tired. You're gonna give me coffee and water." I was so mad.
We have coffee.
You guys are amazing.
Water.
But off the principle of that,
I get it.
I'm gonna just let my catalog speak for me for a little bit.
Okay, we'll come up with something else.
But
now I'm on the fly. I gotta come up with something.
I didn't
quick.
mean to turn it down.
You did.
It's also because I literally had a session today where I had to fix a 4-bar loop. And I became attached to the scat. And I had to just freestyle for like 2 hours with one of my friends who just like drill sergeanted me. So I'm a little burnt out.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But I can maybe give you some bars when you don't expect it at some point.
Okay. You can just throw them in. You just like, I'll give you a question. You'll be like,
You're freestyling right now.
This is like the mark of a good host, you know?
I trust.
I'll show the question and then you could just write like I have or I have not on the whiteboard.
Okay.
So I had to freestyle real quick. We came up with a new game in about a minute.
That was so quick. That was
We're
fire.
gonna play Never Have I Ever.
Yep.
All right. Question number 1. Never have I ever told an ex a song was about them.
Never have I. Is this after we're broken up?
Yeah, I mean, you make the rules.
After we're broken up, I have not.
You have never.
No.
They don't get to know?
A song gets written about someone, you know, when you're inspired by them.
Yeah.
And I never made Drake music. I made like I'm in love with you now music. I never made the like we fell out of love music.
Oh, okay.
You know?
So present loves only.
Present loves.
Okay.
I have posthumously admitted that songs were about them at the time.
Yeah.
That I have.
That you've done.
Yes.
So you've like reached out to exes and been like, yo, by the way.
I don't even think I reached out. I think it was so obvious from the lyrics. It was
yeah.
Like the only person
You're like,
with a British
Ashley,
accent. It was just like British
don't forget
accent.
about
Like,
me.
Exactly. Not that obvious.
The song is called
Security?
Ashley. Okay.
I'm scared of this one though.
Yeah. I don't want to like do you too dirty. Never have I ever lost a great song on a flash drive.
Okay, this is a crazy one.
Okay.
I have sort of. I have one half lost a great song on a flash drive. And
like a media nightmare.
This is you, Bobby Wooten III, you successful man. You have lost my song.
What do you do?
You have lost. It was crazy. This man lost my song for a year, and then he found it. He never stopped looking, and he found it in like the 17th hard drive.
Wow.
Over a year.
Did you even want it anymore?
It's on my first independent album that'll be coming out next year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like the heartstring part of the album.
So how did you feel when you lost it?
I honestly cried.
Yeah.
Because it's a song about finding myself. And
you lost it.
Literally, the end of it is about finding yourself through that despair. And you're at the moment.
Yeah, that's like a little overly symbolic. You're like, okay, universe.
He might have done it on purpose. He's crazy like that. I love you, Bobby. This is definitely harder than freestyling with lyrics.
You think so?
Yeah, for me.
Never have I ever had an outfit choice I regret on stage. Like, do you look back at any of your fits and you're like, that was trash.
So if I do regret it, I have.
Yeah.
I have. I know the exact fit.
What's the fit?
Oh man, this is part of that promo run. I was in. It was the College World Series. It was the biggest show I ever performed in my life. It was like 4,000 people, 5,000 drunk people on this incredible stage, and I don't know. I didn't have like a weekend really to do laundry. It was kind of like come home, I'd sleep for a whole day, and then the next day I'm like getting ready for the next flight. So I wore, it was like this terribly undersized All Saints floral button down, and then terribly oversized like bell bottom pants that I hadn't had tailored yet. So I was like holding them up the whole performance, and then my belly, like not even belly, my stomach was like creeping between. It was just terrible.
You thought you were doing something though.
There was nothing going on. There was no swag. It had no like movement. It stuck to me. It looked terrible.
Were you feeling it in the moment, or even in the moment you're like, this is bad?
I took a big double shot before, so I think that helped me feel it. I was not feeling it.
Okay.
And I look back at the footage, and it's an atrocious
Okay,
thing.
you gave me some inspo for my last question.
And I look back at the footage, and it's an atrocious thing.
Okay, never have I ever been drunk on stage.
Nah.
You naughty boy.
Definitely have.
What's the drink of choice?
I like never drink anymore now. I'd say like my wild pre-show days, and still probably if I'm like really nervous, it's just gin or a gin and tonic on the rocks. But that was my worst drunk night ever was gin.
Really?
Yeah, my worst
Is
performing.
it a good story or no?
It's actually a great story. It was at Dirty Laundry, and one of my best girlfriends at the time was dating Snake Hips, Ollie from Snake Hips. So he was there. British Self was getting drunk. And like he drinks harder than me, I guess. And Jaja was there. I don't know if you know Jaja, Jermaine. He's like a big promoter in LA. Shout out Jaja. And he'd had me come through to perform that night. I was kind of being managed by this dude Gunner at the time, who was at Interscope, and he was there. There were big people there, and there was someone Diplo was there. Man, this dude Ollie got me so drunk. I was drinking gin and tonics. He brought me 2 drinks. They were gin. Straight gin on the rocks, chugged both of them, went on stage. Jaja proceeded to hold me up for the entire performance. I fell over the monitor twice. I missed all my lyrics. I had like a swarm of beautiful women in the front row, and I scared all of them back, like out of the venue, like mosh pitting. Like it was the worst. It was like whatever anyone's vibe was, I was not.
And Diplo was like, who is this guy?
He was probably, this is fucking hilarious.
No, Diplo was probably like, oh, I want to take a shot with you.
Right.
I guess if you're going to get that drunk in front of everybody, it was probably good. It was Diplo.
Facts.
Probably like the least judgmental guy in the crowd.
Yeah, he's like, I'm never going to sign you now, but.
Yeah, never have I ever gotten signed by Diplo.
Never. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for freestyling with me.
Thanks for
coming
coming
up. Oh, look, guys,
up with
he drew something. Is that like a self-portrait?
It's little Tate in the sunshine.
Aww, you're adorable. Little Tate in the sunshine. The creative juices, they just never
ADD
stop.
just never stops.
Oh man.